Hi guys, what's going on? How are you guys doing? You're welcome to my YouTube channel. I am super excited to be here. Thank you so much for, of course, watching my video, liking my video, subscribing to my channel. If you have never subscribed to my channel before, please do not hesitate to hit the subscribe button right now, like this video, and of course share with your friends. Thank you so much once again for watching. Now today's episode of the show promises to be fun and exciting because I have decided on this episode of the show to shed a lot of light into the career of one actor who, as young as you can say she is literally beginning to build a legendary status for herself, because she is one of the most versatile, most talented, most flexible, most genuine actors that we have in Nollywood right now. As a matter of fact, in the last 3 to 4 to 5 years, she's been one of the most flexible, one of the most versatile, one of the most talented actor who has literally played almost everything in every film in the last 6 to 7 years. And just anticipate and picture or imagine who I am referring to in this episode. I'll be right back. Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering, which actor could this guy be talking about? I mean, like, who amongst all these talented, amazing actors that we have in this industry, who could Yemi be talking about that is so excited like this? Well, I am talking about none other person but, drum rolls, Bimbo Ademoye. Yes, Bimbo Ademoye. I'm sure a lot of you guys agree with me that she is arguably one of the most, if not of the top 5 most talented actors that we have, actresses that we have in Nollywood right now. And you guys might say I'm going too far, or maybe I'm blowing too much of a trumpet, but the truth is that knowingly, subconsciously, this young woman is literally building a legendary status for herself already at such a young stage, because she still has a lot to do. It is funny how she's only done 8 to 9 or 10 years in the industry, and she still has a long way to go. I mean, I see Bimbo doing the next 25 to 30 years in this industry and end up becoming one of the most recognized, respected actors in the industry, like, of course, the likes of Patience Ozokwo, who was recognized recently as one of the all-time greats in Nollywood. I see Bimbo becoming that talent, or becoming that person in the next 20 to 25 years, because as of now, just within the space of 8 years to 9 years, the amazing things that young woman has done for herself is endless. We can't, if we keep talking about it, we're not going to end this show, because we're just going to keep talking about it. Now, I first met Bimbo Ademoye in 2015 when I was working on a project titled 5. It was a TV series at the time, and I was the director of photography on the project. And when she came on, she was introduced to the team by another producer right now in the industry. Her name is Barbara Babarisa. She's actually, I think they were personal friends. I think they were colleagues in school, as a matter of fact, Then Barbara introduced her to the team at the time. She wasn't even in to play one of the major roles, but she had a significant role on the project. And Barbara introduced her to the team, and I was like, oh, who's this pretty girl? She came in simple, chilled, and everything. We didn't know much of her because we hadn't seen her on anything. I hadn't seen her on anything prior to that time. It was until later that I found out that she had done some work with Song, and of course the E-Song family and their project and everything. But of course, she just was relatively new. She hadn't done so much. She hadn't done anything that much, safe. Honestly, I want to believe before that time, maybe she's done a few films, and you know how the industry is. You could have done 10 films and nobody knows you. That's the honest truth. But you can tell that she was on a mission, because why? The first scene that she had on that project, and she delivered. The way she delivered, the first scene that we had to shoot for her, the first take that she had to deliver on that project, on that set, that day, myself and the producer Ola at the time, we looked at each other and they were like, damn, what a talent. only had, like, you can't give her too much direction, because she's literally allowed herself to become the character. Now that is a lot of work for someone who hasn't done so much in the film industry. That is why I strongly believe that this talent thing, for some people, I don't go lie, na inborn thing. Because Bimbo is one of those actors that she doesn't need to do too much, but you get the message. Do you get? So we had that experience with her on that set throughout the entire production. In 2015, she was exceptional. She never gave us a tough time. She was always on time. She comes on set on time when you need her to show up. She does her work perfectly. She gets into character with ease. She is so easy and chilled. She was so easy and chilled to work with. Now fast forward to, I think, 2017 again. 2016 or 2017 again, I was also privileged to work with her on another project. It was a TV movie at the time. The project had herself and Kunle Remy, and I'm like, Bimbo, this is your talent. Jesus, this is your talent. I mean, she is so flexible. Now I'm going to talk about the attributes that she has that makes her one of the most talented actors in this industry right now. She is flexible. She is versatile. She speaks fluently good English. She speaks fluently Yoruba. She speaks Yoruba very, very well. If you've seen her in Anikulapo, if you've seen her in some other projects, you can tell that she speaks Yoruba very well. She speaks English very well. And if she has to learn Igbo language or any other language just to be the best at it, she will bring herself down and allow herself to learn and become. One of the attributes of being a great actor is when you can allow yourself, to become anything in any project. And that is something that I would really, really appreciate people at Ademoye for. She allows herself to become anything in any project. I've seen her as a Raz girl. I've seen her as a posh girl in the film. I've seen her as an intelligent woman in the film. I've seen her as almost everything in every project. And she always brings her A game. I mean, you know all the projects that she's done, and if you can't remember any of the projects, let me mention but a few projects that she's been exceptional in. First of all, we start with 5, a TV series. That was the project that I met her on, so I'm allowed to mention that project because some of you might not know 5, and if you want to watch 5, you can go check out 5. It's a TV series on YouTube. It's been on YouTube for years now, so you can still catch up with it. 10 episodes of amazement, so you can go check it out. Introducing the Good Juice. Another project that I remember is, of course, Living with Bami, that has the 1 and 2. Breaded Life. Breaded Life, I would say, is one major significant project that made a lot of people in the industry and even a lot of audience and fans fall in love with her, because in Breaded Life she was paired with Timini Ebuson, and she was exceptional as exceptional as she could have been in that film. She was funny, she was chilled, she was exciting to watch. I also remember her in Sugar Rush. If you haven't seen Sugar Rush, you can go check it out. It's on Netflix. She was wonderful in Sugar Rush. I also remember Anikulapo. Bimbo Ademoye in Anikulapo is another talent that you're like, how did she do it? Do you get what I mean? But then it wasn't so difficult. Why? Because it is Bimbo. Do you understand? It is Bimbo, an actor who allows herself to become in anything she works on. And that is just something amazing to talk about Bimbo. And the last project, of course, is the most recent one, Gangs of Lagos. In Gangs of Lagos, Bimbo was the posh girl that was raised by a gangster, and she was just sweet to watch. Now, beyond all these things as a professional that I'm talking about, beyond talking about Bimbo as a professional actor, I mean, for those of you who also see her skits on Instagram, Yabaraka Therapy Section, the most recent one that she just dropped, Sibe, these are skits that when you see her in this project, you're like, this girl can just do almost anything. She literally can't help herself, and she's not doing it and you're watching her and you're thinking she's faking it or she's struggling to be it. She's not struggling. It is coming naturally with ease. She's not forcing it, and she's just that actor that you want to work with. I believe 95% of the producers and directors in this industry want to work with Bimbo Ademoye, and that is something I would appreciate her so much about. There are so many actors in this industry that even despite how talented they are, a lot of producers, a lot of crew people, a lot of people in the film space are like, this actor, I don't know if I want to work with her because of, tantrums, attitude, diva attitude, and all those things. Bimbo is not that actor. Bimbo is that actor everybody literally wants to work with. She makes the project easy for you. She makes life easy for you as a filmmaker, as a producer. If Bimbo is not comfortable working with you, you are the problem, not her. That's the kind of actor that Bimbo Ademoye is. That's the kind of professional that Bimbo Ademoye is in Nollywood, and I so much appreciate her. I had to take my time to think properly to talk about Bimbo Ademoye in this episode of my show, and appreciate her. And now talking about Bimbo as a person, Bimbo is that actor who, or is that professional, or that celebrity, let me use the word celebrity, who, if she's worked with you once, you stay in her memory for life. I just want to say a big shout out to Bimbo Ademoye. I want to say big shout out to you. We love you. I love you. I love your talent. I love how talented you are. I love how exceptional you are in this industry. I love what you are building for yourself. You might not know it now, but in the next 10 to 15 to 20 years, you are going to be one of the greatest this industry has witnessed. And I want to, of course, advise young actors coming up. Bimbo Ademoye is one of those actors you should look up to. Bimbo Ademoye is one of those actors you should learn from. You should go and check her trajectory and how she's grown. You can ask about her from people so you can learn from how she has developed herself. I think she should do a masterclass on being a great talent in Nollywood. I think Bimbo, I suggest that you do a masterclass on being a great lovable talent in the film industry, because you are one actor that a lot of us can't wait to see in almost anything, because we know what you bring to the table. And if there's something that you think I did not mention about Bimbo that you know personally about her, please go straight to the comment section and let me know. Thank you so much once again for watching. Please do not hesitate to subscribe to this channel if you have not done that already. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share with your friends, and let's keep having fun. Peace out.